please like and subscribe.
Hello, collective. Welcome to your reading. This reading is a collective reading. This is not a one-to-one reading. Okay, this is a general collective reading. So you might not resonate with all of it. You might not resonate with any of it. Whatever you do resonate with, I ask that you please take what you need and leave the rest behind. I could be picking up on someone else's energy. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be your energy. If it doesn't feel like I'm not speaking about you, if you don't feel like I'm not speaking about you, please switch the energies around, okay? Creator, great mystery, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for the collective and for whoever you bring to this reading. Thank you. And on the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. Okay, some grief coming in. The Creator, I believe, is calling in a period of grief. Okay, so in your recent past, collective, you or someone made a judgment call about something. It was a final decision. It was a decision to no longer collaborate, no longer build with a certain, first of all, with a part of yourself, and next with a group of people that you no longer resonate with. You're no longer building with the part of yourself that you no longer resonate with. Whatever's happened with this part of yourself, I'm feeling you're still in the process of healing this. And in healing this required you to let go of a certain group of people. This closure, this judgment, this final decision, your determination even to atone with yourself, that's what I'm feeling. Your determination to atone with yourself brought you in a new opportunity to heal, a new opportunity to integrate a new sense of energetic financing you have within you from the work you're doing to atone with yourself. Whatever happened, this judgment, it really, really affected you. It was like something happened where, I'm just seeing like whatever happened, oh yes. Oh, wow. Okay. Whatever happened, I'm seeing it like a key. It was very tumultuous. It was very traumatic. Okay. But the event itself, I'm seeing like a key that's going into a lock and unlocking something. And I'm seeing all these gears behind the scenes that you're not aware of, and neither is that no one's aware of. These gears are turning. And this began, put a cycle, put a big wheel into motion. Whatever decision this was, whatever happened that motivated you to make this decision, it was the initiation of a karmic cycle. It is the initiation of, okay, the first thing that came to me, I don't know who this is going to resonate with. I'm sure this is not going to resonate with everybody, but the first thing I heard was this was going to heal generations of karma, generations of trauma, generations upon generations upon generations. That's what I'm hearing. Whatever judgment this was, and closure, the closing of a door. I'm feeling when you went through this closure and no longer collaborating, I'm feeling you were tested over and over and over and over again. Sometimes you failed, but something happened that was devastating. You know, this key going into a lock, that's just the image, that's just the alchemical language that the Creator's bringing in. But there was tumultuous stuff going on that led up to that point of the key getting turned. Incredible tumultuous point. Theft. Some sort of a great theft that you went through, or somebody that you really love went through. Maybe someone's house got broken into. I don't know. Maybe, I'm hearing a relationship. So someone, after a long, long period of time, like I'm hearing like a couple of decades, found out that the other person was lying. Like in a marriage, I'm feeling this is. Oh, that's gut-wrenching. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Oh, but whatever happened, whoever was lied to, whoever the trauma was done to, I'm feeling like this happened at a time in your life or in someone's life. Like I say, it was the unlocking. It put gears into motion. These aren't just gears. These are like cycle breakers. You're making history. That's what I'm hearing. These gears getting turned into motion. It doesn't necessarily mean anyone's going to know about it, but your generations will. Your future descendants. Doesn't necessarily mean even people that don't have children have descendants. Your actions are your descendants because they'll echo into other people's lives. All around you. Incredible. Okay, so it put the closure of a cycle into motion. I'm seeing like a money bag, something of almost like an 8 of Cups here, but this is like experiences getting poured out onto the ground. Somebody, whatever happened, it led somebody to give up. It led somebody, someone's confidence in the relationship was destroyed, utterly destroyed. Their confidence in the other person, their confidence in the relationship, their confidence in whatever paradigm this was shattered forever. I'm so sorry. But not But I won't say but. Ultimately, through this, you get through this. Whoever this is that was shattered, betrayed, and shattered. I'm seeing this also like a Three of Swords. Like somebody was betrayed horrifically by the people that this person loved. Whether this was a spouse, whether this was a best friend, whether this was a family member. This cut to the heart. There was no coming back from this. This was a game changer. Like I said, this was a cycle breaker. This initiated a karmic wheel. This, whatever happened, changed someone's life forever. And whoever this is that went through, destroyed confidence in the relationship, even though it was devastating, I heard this from Superman, from Christopher Reeve's wife in an interview. She was with Christopher Reeve at Oprah, and she said, hitting bottom is a very sacred thing because it gives you a new foundation to push up from, to jump up, to learn how to fly again. It gives you a new foundation, a new solid foundation. Whatever happened changed you or changed someone in such a solid way that there's no going back. There is no going back. Oh, like this was big, whatever it was. And whoever this was, even though it was devastating, it released them. It released them. It was almost like the Creator's showing me somebody sailing through the eye of the storm. They're sailing right into the middle of a storm, and they sail right into the eye of it. Almost like a dream catcher. Instead of getting caught in the net, instead of getting caught in the storm, they're able, and this is their own alchemical storm going on inside of them, while everything was falling apart outside of them. Let's not forget about that. Whatever happened, I'm seeing like houses collapsing, not you know, literally, maybe a foreclosure, someone losing their home, marriages ending. I'm seeing whatever happened was huge, but it released someone. It released someone. I'm seeing the Creator showing me Mark Manson's book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And at the start of his book, he talks about how he lost everything. Everything. And how he said, yes, it was devastating, but it gave him a sense of relief. And that's what I mean. Whatever happened here, yeah, you were overwhelmed. Yes, you had destroyed confidence and you gave up, but it's the giving up. Yes, thank you, Creator. Surrender. Not only did you give up, but you surrendered to your life. Whatever this was a breaking point. And you surrendered. And that was exactly the eye of the storm. That is the center of the dream catcher. Only the heart has the authority to surrender. The mind does not. It's like Ram Dass said, that we in the West don't like the thought of surrender because it's like a showing of the neck. But you see, our soul will bring us here, and it'll happen to each of us in our own, those of us that are lucky enough to experience this. And it's agonizing, but it's also initiation. So whatever's happened, you've proved people wrong. People thought this would crush you, you would be devastated, you would never get over this, all this other crap that I'm hearing, and you totally proved people wrong. Not only that, but it has given you new agency, a new sense of agency. You came out of this on top. You came out of this reborn. It allowed you to leave home. Leave the place that you found within you to be true for so long. Now you hold a new world in your hand. You're seeing the world in a very different lens. And I'm getting, like, in some ways, I'm getting this image of before someone leaves the house, before they leave, like there's a step down here, before they step out, they take a last look back at who they're leaving behind. And this person is like unwilling. This person is covered by deception, manipulation, and they're all talk, and you know it. You just can't. Oh, you know what I'm getting? Oh, the creator's showing me, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Labyrinth, where the star, she's got to go into this goblin world to go get her baby brother, and everything is backwards in this world. It's like up is down, down is up, right is left, left is right. What looks safe is unsafe. What looks unsafe is totally safe. And she gets to this, she gets lost, and she meets this old lady that's got this huge house on her back. And this old lady's like, oh, look what I've got for you, dear. I've got what you, dear. Look, I got your little dollies. I got your little dollies. Look, look. And pretty soon the star of the movie gets kind of like lulled, seduced by the illusions of all of her toys, of like she's still back home, and she's able to kind of like make her pretend, this lady is able to make her pretend that she's back in her room with all of her toys. There's nothing wrong. But then she's got to fight through the illusion, and she realizes she's not in her room. She's in this garbage land. It's like a wasteland of garbage. That's what the creator's showing me. You're looking back and you're seeing this was an illusion. What you thought was real and comforting and nurturing was garbage. You were in a wasteland of garbage and you didn't know it. When you first saw this place, you were looking at it through rose-colored lenses. Not only that, the creator's showing me like a flower bud that hadn't opened yet. Like it's like you were too young to see the truth about this place. You had to build illusions up over it. Make it into what you needed it to be so you could survive there, but it was an illusion. It wasn't true. It's exactly what he's showing me. I'm feeling that this Five of Cups here is somebody else's grief, loss. It's yours too, though. It's like the end, the death of pleasure. Someone, you or somebody else, is very full of disappointment, full of sorrow, even full of treachery. Ooh. Ill will. Even deceit. Someone's not being honest. They're not being honest, and they're devastated that you're leaving. And I'm even getting that you're devastated because, like I said, the truth takes no prisoners. What I say in all my readings, the truth takes no prisoners. And the truth has shown you, you know, as much as this person doesn't want to see you leave, losing you isn't enough. Oh gosh. Losing you isn't enough to make this person want to change. This was set up for you because what the Creator said is it's almost like, I don't know if you did or not, and this message isn't going to be for everybody, but somebody here gave their soul. It's like they gave everything. They didn't sell their soul. They gave their soul. They sacrificed their life. They sacrificed everything they had for this relationship, and it wasn't enough. This person, whoever this person is, that you or somebody else sacrificed everything for, they just don't love themselves. They don't love themselves the way you love yourself. And I think their being in your presence was giving them life, was giving them light even. I don't know why this person cut themselves off from life. Whatever they did, they cut themselves off from life. They've judged themselves so severely. Oof. Okay, let's do some clarification. A moment of truth happened here. What this message has come through in a recent reading I did. But the dynamic that's coming through is that something happened. There was a moment of truth for you or for somebody that you're watching. Somebody that, if this isn't you that went through the eye of the storm or through the eye of the needle or through the center of the dream catcher, then it's somebody that you're watching. But there was some sort of moment of truth. And what we all discover when our moment of truth comes is that in our moment of truth, when we have to tell the truth, we want to bring everybody with us. We want to carry our brother, carry our sister, carry our mother, carry our teacher, carry our cousin, carry our best friend, our husband, our girlfriend, our boyfriend. But what we find is in that moment, we can't. In that moment, we can only carry ourselves. In that moment, we want to say to whoever, the judge, the police, to God or whoever, they're not too heavy for me. He's my brother. She's my sister. They're my parent. They're my best friend. But in that moment, they will be too heavy for you. In that moment, we are all too heavy for each other. We have to carry ourselves and stand on our own 2 feet. And that's what it means to take up thy bed and walk. You're no longer allowing the group and your sense of belonging, where your feet don't really even touch the ground, carry you. Carry us. We all have to go through this. So good for you. For you or for whoever is watching this. And you know, even if you are watching somebody go through this, whatever happens to somebody in your presence is a function of who you are. Did you know that? Okay. the Three of Pentacles. So yes, this judgment came in, allowed you to come in, enter into a season of recovery because you stopped lying to yourself. You started telling yourself the truth about this relationship or whatever situationship that you're in with these people. You're being honest with yourself about what it's doing to you. You telling the truth aligns you with your strength and your magician energy, your manifestation energy, because you're aligning your wild. You're not lying anymore to yourself. Your joy brings somebody else shattered, like give somebody else a sense of shattered family. Maybe you've left your family, but I'm feeling like it's so strange because I'm seeing this card for you upright, like it gives you joy to leave your family. You've left your family. You have aligned yourself with life. Whatever happened here, you were right out of alignment, and you have realigned yourself with your magician energy. Because you are so aligned now, there's not a lot of entropy. There's not a lot of chaos. Your transition now through yourself, yeah, you're still going to go through challenges. You're still going to go through things, but I feel that your changes are slow because you are so aligned. You have aligned with yourself. Even death is in alignment with you. You were very clear about where you've come from. You're very clear about what your decision was about. You made a final decision and you're very clear about it, and you're very guarded. I see this like interesting, the sword like the angel guarding the entrance of the Garden of Eden. I feel like you've gotten your Garden of Eden back. The seat of your soul. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I feel. If it's not you, then angels are around you, are guarding you. That's exactly what I'm seeing with this card, very powerfully. Yeah, you were you overcame, and somebody sees you. Yes. Because these angels are guarding you, somebody sees you as like cruel and overbearing, excessive pressure, like you're not backing down. They're seeing you as selfish, seeking your own material ends. Let them. Their judgment of you is part of their work. Trust their work. Trust their work. We're all doing our work on each other, regardless if we're aware of it or not. Creator, what is the Nine of Pentacles? And I'm feeling like you're aware of it in some ways, even if you're not conscious of it. There's some part of you that is conscious of it. It's like a subconscious in you, like, oh, interesting. This is a vision, an image that doesn't come out very often. But I'm seeing you, yes, as like a magician. The Creator is showing me like an image from The Hobbit, when Gandalf went to go see Bilbo. And he's sitting in Bilbo's home. This is either The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings, the very first Fellowship of the Ring, when Gandalf comes to visit Frodo. It's one of the two. Either way, the image is the same. Gandalf is in their house, in his house, Frodo's house or Bilbo's house, smoking his pipe. They're both sitting by the fire. They have eaten already and they're full. They're content, but there's this worry of this mission that lays ahead. That's, you know, this perilous mission that lays ahead. And I don't know if Gandalf has told Frodo yet, but either way, Gandalf has his eyes closed. And Frodo or Bilbo looks at Gandalf, and his face is the reflection of the fire's flickering over Gandalf's face, and his eyes are closed, and it looks like, and he's got his pipe in his mouth, and he looks like he's sleeping peacefully in the heat of the fire, in the firelight. But in actuality, Gandalf is watching Bilbo or Frodo very carefully under closed eyelids. That's what I mean. There's a part of you that is aware. The part of you that was watching. The part of you that's like a wizard. That's the old wizard that lives in all of us. The part of you that knows. The part of me that knows. But for you, this was you. You were watching. And you know this to be true about trusting them and their work. Creator, what is the Nine of Pentacles? What is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Creator? Oh my gosh, Nine of Pentacles upright. Holy smoke. So this karmic wheel that was put into motion when you spoke the truth, and stopped collaborating with a certain group of people, when you spoke the truth and it put into motion a karmic wheel, this brings you new self-esteem. This brings you, oh my goodness, a harvest, an energy harvest of karma, good karma for you. This is like good karma from self-atonement, you atoning with yourself. The reward of your hard work, the harvest of your hard work. This is beautiful. This also gives you a sense of justice. You no longer need these people to see you and to acknowledge you. You see you. You're either going to be having a baby very soon, or you already are pregnant and you are having a baby, or you are pregnant with new vision. If this hasn't happened, it is going to. You're going to be pregnant with new vision. Have new life growing inside of you. New vision. this karmic wheel, yes, okay, so because this karmic wheel affects not only you, but also whoever put this karmic wheel into motion, and it wasn't you, your response to it is what put it into motion. But there's somebody attached to this karmic wheel at the other end of it, and they feel like a lack of recognition. They feel like they're being punished. They have a sense of excess pride. But you are moving on. See, look at you two. You guys have your backs to each other. I think they know this door is closed. I think they know there's no coming back from this. I think they can feel this, the karmic cycle that's been put into motion. I think they see you now. I think they see you. Whatever happened here, I think these people really didn't see you until you stood up. I'm seeing you like the Iron Giant, trying to hide yourself, and then you're, trying to make yourself really small and hide until you can't anymore, and all of a sudden you're towering above the city because you're standing up, and these people now see you. You're this huge, powerful energy, and you weren't a threat. You weren't something to be feared and something to be destroyed or conquered, but you were a huge friend. That's what the Iron Giant was. Is a great big friend to everybody. And now you take your Iron Giant big energy. Oh my gosh, okay. The Creator's saying, this group of people, whoever you were working with, for some of you, you were working with these people. And your big energy, they were very, very threatened of you. And you were working with a group of people, and they rejected you in a way. You kind of walked away. You could see the writing on the wall. You could see the truth that these people really did not want your contribution because you're just so powerful. You're just you have such big energy. When you speak, the whole room, when you speak, it's seismic. When you give insights, it's seismic. And you were trying to keep yourself as little as possible, and until you stood up. And now you're taking this huge energy and you've taken it, you've left home, you've left this group of people that was like a home. No more. And you've taken it now to the world. I'm feeling like the Creator's saying you're now on a platform. You now are working with a much bigger group who are not invested in not seeing you. The people of the world have no investment in not seeing you. But the people you were working with did. Because they were scared of you. They were scared to empower you. And I'm feeling like they can see the work you're doing, and they kind of feel silly. They feel silly that they missed out on working with a really dynamic, very powerful person. A very powerful set of people. Whoever you are a group of people that is very, very dynamic. And that's what I mean. That's what I'm sensing that this giving up was about. For some of you, it was with your family. For some of you, it's a workplace where you just gave up and you were like, I'm out. I'm out. I don't want to invest into this anymore or give any more time to this at all. Whatever this is. And now you are working with a much larger group, and it's very successful. I'm hearing it is successful. Look at. So the creator's ending with this card and starting with this card. Very clever, creator. Very, very clever. Very clever. This is a keynote. This is important, because I'm feeling the group that you were working with was a large group, even for some of you. Or this family you were with had some sort of clout or had some sort of influence. And now you've trumped them. You weren't trying to. This wasn't a competition to you. It was to them, but it wasn't to you. God, they played games. They played games with you. They played mind games with you. Jeez. They really didn't get it, did they? They just didn't get it. Some people don't, you know, they really don't. They really, really don't. They get it at whatever level they're at. Even if it's, you know, a very immature level. We all have to start somewhere. I started there at a very immature, angry level. I remember I was very angry. Okay, let's not make this about me. What's the Two of Wands, creator? What is the Two of Wands? What is the Two of Wands? What is the Two of Wands? This is the energy coming up to you in the future. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, you are aware that you were going up against duplicity. You knew these people they weren't loyal to you. You knew they didn't have your back. You knew that they were not interested in what you had to offer. You knew that whatever relationship that you had invested into these people, it wasn't going to go anywhere. You knew they weren't being honest. They weren't being honest. With that, you kind of put yourself up into a hanged position to get until you had into like a Jello anointing. A Jello anointing is when you're in a solid situation and the creator or your higher soul pours in hot water, which is truth. And it's a game changer. And the way to regain your balance is your soul begins to stir until the situation, the physical situation that was represented as the pectin, dissolves. So whatever happened dissolved within you, your relationship to it. Within, when you were in this hanged man position, stirring and stirring and stirring and getting an understanding of what was happening. What just happened to you? What does this mean for you? You've just let go of this group of people. You know it was all a bunch of bullshit. It served you until it didn't. You grew and expanded. They didn't. And if they did, it wasn't in the way that you were. And you had to break away. So what does this now mean for you? And this is what I'm feeling you brought yourself into the hangman for, is understanding that. Where do I go from here? I'm feeling like it was... Ooh, what? Yeah, I'm feeling like these people took this like a betrayal. Because you're empowered, because you speak the truth, because you are honest and you saw the bullshit, these people feel like you called the checkmate. They feel betrayed. They feel abandoned. They feel shamed. The 3 archetypal wounds. The 3 archetypal wounds. And you weren't trying to wound them. You were just telling the truth. And like I said, you see what their work is. You trust their work. Yeah, they're burdened. They're burdened. Someone is creating a lot of conflict. Someone is not happy and is creating a lot of conflict about this sense of betrayal, abandonment, shame that happened because you didn't want to invest in something that wasn't true for you anymore. Whoever is creating conflict, they're malicious, they're plotting, they're obstinate against you, they're refusing to see you. And that's what I mean. You let go of a group. Oh my God, you got your power back, and that's why they're pissed. Oh, someone is pissed. No. Oh, what the heck is... Yeah, this person is harsh. They're hesitating now about themselves because they're not reliable. They're also kind of sadistic. But they see that you see through them. They see that you see them, and that's why they're so fucking pissed. They are pissed. Oh my gosh. And it's not only that you're pissed that you see them. They're pissed because you overcame this. You released yourself to a much larger group. You're working with a much larger group who is receiving you, who is esteeming you, who is seeing you. These were people that were invested in not seeing you. And you said, fine. And you made a decision to walk away and invest in yourself and open your own business, or I don't know what you did, but you invested in yourself. I'm feeling you went to a larger group, to the internet or to the world, and I'm feeling that's to the internet, and it's successful. Someone sees this and they are pissed because they wanted to see you as small. They wanted to see you as insignificant, small, powerless, impotent for the sake of the group, powerless, under their power. This person is about power. They're not aware of the relationship to power, but you certainly are. This was a very important lesson for you to learn. This was an integration into... Through the duality, you entered into unity with you. Through the duality, through the conflict, you entered into a sense of homeness with you. Therefore, the conflict is no longer conflict. It was circumstances working in your favor, serving you for your growth, for your highest good. What is the Queen of Pentacles? Oh my God, this reading, I'm like blown away. Holy smoke. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're proving everybody wrong? Okay. Oh my gosh. So you have aligned yourself with magic within you. You've unlocked your own magic. Remember what I set up here? The putting into motion a wheel that was like putting like a key. You were that key. It was how you responded to whatever happened. Some sort of a trauma, some sort of a betrayal. You went through your own archetypal wounds. And however you responded to it was the key. You were the key to unlock your destiny through this storm. And you not only unlocked your destiny, but I'm feeling like, okay, the Creator is telling me to be quiet on this part. The Creator does not want me speaking this part. Okay. How can I say this then? Okay, you've got new power coming in, new passion, and it's growing. It is new life. Okay, that's what I'm allowed to say. This has taken... Yes, you're being seen either as unorthodox, but I'm feeling like somebody who had the seat of your soul no longer has the seat of your soul. You have taken the seat of your soul, but you have removed. See, you proved everybody wrong. And whatever you have done, whatever work you were doing, it has removed somebody out of the seat of your soul, and it has put your relationship with the universe in the seat of your soul. It has destroyed a covenant with deception, with the illusion, with the subterfuge of the moon. It has destroyed the covenant, the contract with an illusion. The people attached to this illusion cannot come with you. They are married to, see, they're standing, see, look at this, look at this, look at this. This conflict, or this contract, they're standing upright with this contract. They think they're telling the truth. You are now standing on the truth. I'm seeing this as like, as above, so below, like, whoever these people are in alignment with a very deceptive illusion, but you aren't. And they lie about it. There's no illusion. We totally understand what you're talking about. And they can match you with like psychological language. There's lots of language on the internet now about personal growth and personal healing and inward work. But when it comes to really doing the work, they can't. They can just lie. And they know that you know it. They know you know it. And there is unrequited love. They can't come with you. There is this sense of just unrequited love. Erosion of circumstances. There's an erosion. The path between you has been eroded because you've proved everybody wrong. You're not who they thought you were. You unlocked something in yourself when you responded to deception or something happened. You told the truth. You made a judgment call, and it was sovereign, and it was true, it was correct, and it was seismic. It was seismic. Your Queen of Pentacles now will come in. You will have authority. You're being given authority. It's interesting because the Creator, okay, I'm being told to say very little about this, but all I'm going to say is you have very good things coming to you. Very, very good things. I'm feeling the Creator knows that whoever, there's cross watchers or people, your people are watching, could be watching this reading. And whatever is happening, work is happening with you and the Creator, is to remain a secret. Okay, Creator, can we please have an Egyptian Gods Oracle card to tie off this reading, to close off this reading, Creator? What a powerful reading. I'm feeling like this Five of Cups here, who this reading is about, that's supporting the entire reading. That's what I mean. I feel like they are watching this reading. They are watching you. They're trying to get information about you. And this is why the Creator is very protective. I feel, yeah, I feel like I can only walk in certain areas, like I can only step in certain areas of language. Each word is my touching down in a certain dimension. Very interesting. Very, very fascinating energy. Okay. Whew. Someone's doing some big work here. Alchemical force. Oh my gosh. That's why. Are you kidding me? Oh, I thought it was going to be something else entirely. This is holy. 29 breaks down to an 11. That's a master number. Master numbers are very powerful because they double in the measure that they're reduced to. So 29 breaks down to an 11, and 11 breaks down to a 2. 2 is doubled as a 4. So this could be within your home and family and personal history within the 4th house of your birth chart. Also, from astro.com, you can get your birth chart, but also look at your draconic chart. Your draconic chart, that's your soul path. So this could be in the 4th house of your soul path too. Or however number 4 is significant to you in whatever way. Okay. Hika is the god of magic and also of healing medicine. Oh my gosh, what did we just say? You unlocked your magic. The universe was created thanks to magic, and life also depends on it. He is a god who has no origins. His name means the first work. Hika reveals himself in the feelings of human beings and expresses himself in their language. He offers determination in order to dominate and the capacity to create. The alchemist purifies base and raw materials to turn them into gold, giving you vitality, energy, magnetism, and strength at all levels. He allows you to successfully develop your accomplishments. He has appeared to you to give you the ability to control in any direction or to dominate all the elements. This is one heck of a reading. I don't know who I am talking to, who has tuned into my channel, but whoever you are, group of people, regardless if this is one person or group of people, you guys are a force to be reckoned with. Period. And someone knows it. Someone sees who you are. Holy smoke. Very powerful cycle breaker. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if there's any language for this. I don't even know what I'm even going to name this. Okay, you guys, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for tuning into this reading. I hope you find this reading helpful. I hope you find it useful. And I hope you can take it with you forward into your lives. Alrighty, you guys, you take care, and I'll see you on the next reading. Okay.